Different teams, same hardware.
Done on the one right there, gotta be Gibson.
Different styles, same foundation.
And tag colors running the Chasey Bug, got the red thing, the rock star. You know who's gotta be left.
Different groups, same family. Ride the Rift. Different teams, same hardware.
Down on the one right there, got to be Gibson.
Different styles, same foundation.
And back colors running the Chasey Bug. Got the red thing, the rock star. You know who's got to be left.
Different groups, same family. Ride the Rift.
Alrighty, we're staging up all of our half trackers.
There you go.
Alrighty, the first track of our half tracks are all locked and loaded and away. Right now, that lead is all out 4 or 508 bike out for us right now. But it is a handlebar to handlebar battle going on for that 1 and 2 spots right now. I believe that slight lead going into that first turn. That is all Finn all alone right now. Coming around this last turn. Got this doubling back at us to the line. Believe that'll be Ezra making it last, Ezra making a last second pass and we taking that 1. Fortune we taking that 2, I believe. Finn in the 3, Ezra in the 4, Macy in the 5, and in that 6. Number 2. Up with that early lead is all out 157 bike of Maya right now. We're a little pile up in that first turn. All alone right now in this lead, leading them down this first straight. That is all that 157 bike of Maya. Coming out of this last turn and back out of spine, coming out of this double down this last straight, I believe it will be, oh, Maya gonna be holding on for that one. Lincoln gonna be taking that two. Good battle for those 3 and 4 spots right now. Coming around this last turn, pushing as fast as he can, coming up this double and over this roller back at us. I believe that'll be Ryer going to be holding on for that 3. Good battling on for this 4 and 5 spots. Going back at us to line, it will be Elliott going to be taking that 4. Battle for this 5 and 6 spots right now between Declan and Rosalind. Come back at us line, it will be Rosalind going to be taking that 5 and Declan. Close to I thought, I think I called it a little too soon. It's going to be a drag race to line. It's going to go Rosalind in that 5 and Declan in that 6. Alright, the gate is down on the 3rd and final race for round number 1. I believe right now in that lead, that is all Griffin right now in that, or my bad, Wyatt in that lead. Gotta get battling on for this 1 and 2 spots right now. Coming around this last turn, it is a good handlebar battling on for that 1 and 2 spots right now. Coming back at us to the line, I believe that is all Wyatt right now in that 1 spot. Get a little air time over that roller down this last straight. And it will be Wyatt going to be holding on for that 1. Good battling on for this 2, 3, and 4 spots. We're going to be crossing the line in that 2 thought. That'll be Dawson going to be taking that 2. Griffin in that 3. And Theo in that 4. That'll do it for round 1. Now on to round number 2. Alright, the gate is down on round number 2, and it is all that 508 bike right now in that lead. But we got a handlebar battle on for the 1, 2, and 3 spots down that 3rd straight. Coming to this last turn and back out of Solana, that is all. I'm on the wrong moto. Be Ezra going to be taking that 1. That is. Oh, God. The gate is down on round number 2, rack number 2, and it's all that 131 bike of Lincoln right now in that lead. Put them down this 3rd straight and in and out of this last turn. It is still all Lincoln all alone right now in this lead. Come back up this double and over this roller, it will be Lincoln gonna be holding on for that 1. Meyer gonna be taking that 2. Elliott gonna be taking that 3. Rosalind gonna be taking that 4. Ryer in the 5 and Declan in that 6.
Showing what I got. Long time coming, this time won't stop. From the crowd, I'ma stand up.
Alright, and the gate is down on our final moto for round number 1. Or round number 2. Right now that lead, it is all Dawson, but coming on that outside is Wyatt. Good handlebar, battle. We got Wyatt get some airtime down that 3rd straight. some more airtime going into that first turn. That is all Wyatt and Dawson battling up for that 1 and 2 spots right now. But with that slight edge coming out this double back at us, that is all that 42 bike of Wyatt right now. Thank you. Going back out to line over this roll. More airtime. I should get some more airtime up this table. And it will on for that 1. Taking that deep out for this 3 and 4 spot right now. So this table, I believe it will be that like a birthing. Gonna be taking that 3 and Theo gonna be taking that 4. That'll do it for round 2. Now on to the main event. Alrighty, the gate is down on our first main event. Now, I believe that lead out of that first turn, that is all that 908 bike of Ezra right now, all alone in that lead. Leading them in and out of this first turn and back out of down this last turn, it is all that 908 bike of Ezra still all alone in that lead. Coming back out as it will be Ezra going to be holding on for that 1. I believe that'll be Macy taking that 2, Finn in the 3, Malcolm in the 4, or my bad, Macy in that 5, and that'll be Forrest in that 6. Alrighty, we're on to our second main event of the morning. It is our 3 balance bikes. We got Rosalind, Ryer, Maya, Lincoln, Declan, and Elliot. I believe right now in that lead is all that 131 bike of Lincoln right now all alone. Coming around this last turn with lots of speed and over this double and back at us over this roller, and it will be Lincoln going to be holding on for that 1. Elliot will be taking that 2. Maya going to be taking that 3. Get back for this 4, 5, and 6 spots. So a good battle for this. 3 and 4 it will be Ryan going to be taking that 4. Rosalind in that 5. And Declan in that 6. Alrighty, we're on to this third and final main event. They're all locked and loaded. We got 4 of them. We got Theo, Wyatt, Dawson, and Griffin. And the gate is down, and here we go, I believe, with that snap. That is all that 42 bike of Wyatt right now, all alone in this lead. Good battle going on for this 2, 3, and 4 spots right now. But still all alone. He's been ruling it all day. And that is all Wyatt in that lead all alone right now. Getting some more air time into that final turn.
The no number is Dawson.
Oh, it's Dawson?
The no number is Dawson.
Oh, I've been getting it wrong.
It's alright. You're doing great. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My fault. That is Dawson right now in that lead. Coming around this last turn and back at us to line, it will be Dawson going to be holding on for that 1. Wyatt going to be taking that 2.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, thank you so much.
Wyatt taking that 2. It'll be that 40 bike of Griffin going to be taking that 3, I believe. And it'll be Theo going to be taking that 4. And that'll do it for day 3 of the Vancouver Island Nationals half-track racing.
All right, Sunday racing going on here. We're going to get it started here in just a moment. I want to remind everybody there will be no breaks today. We are going to be moving right along here because it is Sunday and everybody's got a long drive after this. Oh, hi. You back over here? Yeah, I'm Charlie. You know who I am. You want to go? You can't go again. You're all done for today.
Yeah, you got to get the big kids out there.
Yeah. You got to share the track with everyone. That's brother named Charlie. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to be running them fast and furious here today. There'll be no breaks in between motos, in between, I don't know if there's semis or not today, but we'll go straight into main events. Is there one?
10X.
10X semis, yeah. So we'll go right into the semi, then we'll go right into the main.
Yep.
All right, here we go. Time to get day number 3 of this Vancouver Island National underway. Where you at, Cole BMX? That's early, isn't it? All right, not for me, though.
Coffee truck's open.
Coffee truck's open. Get on over there. Get yourself warmed up. You got a lot of cheering. I know. Pace yourself. You're pacing yourself. That's fine. We got our motor number 4, 7-8 mixed open on the gate. Annalise Byers, Easendale, and Alex Charnick go. This is a total points race. Total points. Why we take the result of the first round, add that to the result of the second round. Take that total of the main event. Whoever has the lowest amount after that will get you a win for the day. And here we go. Well, there they went. Actually. All right, coming on into turn number 2, the CNAG 1 of Alex Charnick go out in front. We're at the 6th spot. Annalise Byers in the 2 spot. Easendale in your 3. They 2 out of the last turn here. They come down the last straightaway, up the last straightaway. I'm going to get that right here by the end of the day. And that'll be Alex Charnick go in there for the 1. Annalise Byers 2, Easendale 3 in motor number 4. 7-8 mixed open. 6 your Ooh. Wet sheets there. Made them stick together. Motor number 5, 11, 12 mixed open. God Lewis, Kelly, Isak, Livingston, Al McKay, and Chambers. All right, Quincy Chambers out. Runs your Gold Cup number 3 bike. 2 of these riders moving on for lane choices 1 and 2. And on back, Quincy Chambers going to get there for 1. Lane choice 1. And the 4 bike, Caitlin Isak 2. Motor number 5, 11, 12 mixed open.
National Friendship Day today.
National Friendship Day today. Wow, so if you got a friend out there, you're celebrating National Friendship Day. If you don't, that's a rough day for you, isn't it? All right, 6th motor number, 9-10 opens your class. Charlie Dent, Wild West Hicks, Jasper Hahn, Rylan Bercier, and Isaac Allen McKay. Wild West Hicks, Wild West, coming down this way. Going to be Jasper Hahn in there with Wild West Hicks out of motor number 6, 9-10 open. 7's your motor number, more 9-10 opens. Whitaker Falk, Riker, Little Man Low Rocker. Got Jacob McIntyre, Miles the Muscle Garlow. Yeah, I got my National Friend Day tree up. Been singing National Friend Day carols all month long. Yeah, got my decorations up at home from National Friend Day. Yeah, and I'm not even there for it. That's all right. I'd rather be here anyways. The 4 bike, Miles the Muscle Garlow. Going to get in there for a transfer with Riker, Little Man Low Rocker. Out motor number 7, 9-10 open. Oh, I forgot. This is important. You need to know this. 146 days left till Christmas. That's it. That's all you got.
My dad's got a countdown.
Me too. All right, back at us. Sorchan, Biagi, McIntyre, Isak, Nevada. His dad's got a countdown also.
You're on 145.
10 and 26. No, I'm not.
145.
No, 144. It's 140. They round up when they do that. I don't round up. Emily Sack, glad to speed E. McIntyre. Moto 8, 13-14 open. 1 over the berm. Can that happen here? 9's the motor number, 1560 girl, I guess in the girl cruiser class can. Bursig Brown, Zolson Backman. Mag 7 bike, Marissa the Missile Brown, moving on out of motor number 9, 1516 girls cruiser. I didn't think that could happen here. That's like nosebleed altitude's the top of that berm right there. You just made a hard left when you should have made right, huh?
How do you know what you're reading?
Tangent motor number 3640 Weber Cruisers of Class String, and the Dust Bunny Foster, Rosemary Adams, Dana Power, Sarah Ferguson, and Lisa Matzel. All right, two riders moving on as they head down towards turn number 2 out in front. Got to be Rosemary Adams leading the charge with the 11 bike of Sarah Ferguson in that 2 spot. 2 and 2 only moving on. The other riders moving on to round number 2 for those lane choices 3, 4, and 5. But 1 and 2 are going to go right here, right now. It's going to be Rosemary Adams 1 and Sarah Ferguson 2 in moto number 10, 3640 women's cruiser. 11's moto number 4145 women cruisers. Devin Wells, Callie Melnichenko, got Julie Cunningham, Natalia Milikova, and Kat Berry. Let's see, 2. We're taking 2 here. Wow, left the basement door open, but that's all right. 10 to 15. Just snap the fingers off in that door as they go try to. As stranger danger tries to come through there. Kat Berry out in front of this one, but God, you gotta have to close that basement door at some point. Kat Berry going to get in there for 1, and Devin Welsh 2. In moto number 11, 4145 women's cruiser. 12's moto number 4650 women cruisers. Laura Stewart, Joanna Block, Desiree Morgan, and Aaron Picard. Room for 1, 6 bike. Laura Stewart, World 6. Oh, I'm sorry. Got to say that world part. You earned that one. Coal Hills BMX local rider brought a world plate home, man. Coming on back this way. Went to Australia. That's going to be Laura Stewart trying to turn out of moto number 12. 4650 women's cruiser. I speak Australian, but I didn't take it in school. I had to actually learn it on the fly. So, Laura Stewart, mate. 13, see, I told you. 13's moto number 5155 cruiser B. Lindsay Hawkins, Jennifer Itsy Bits, Factory Flannel, Suzanne Portman, got Nev Hashimoto, and Denise Matzel. Take it 2. And got Itsy Bitsy Bits out of front. Not the Itsy Bitsy Spider, not to be confused, coming on back at us. So it's going to be Jennifer Itsy Bitsy Bits in there for lane choice 1. And the 10 bike of B. Lindsay Hawkins 2. In moto number 13, 5155 women's cruiser. Oh, thank you. There's pollen. It's pollen. Oh, there she went. 14's the motor number. 9 cruisers of class. R.J. Powers, Arnold Hot Wheels, Hammond, and Parker. Fast lanes 4-3. And that's a total points race. Rolling on into that last turn, and well, already rolling back this way. That's going to be your 15 bike of Arnold Hot Wheels Hammond in there for the 1, and that's going to be Parker Fast Lakes 4-2. RJ Powers 3 in moto 14, 9-year-old cruiser. 15's your moto number 10 cruisers your class. Chester Cheddar Bear Curtis, Ellis Moore, Caleb the Red Rooster Berry, and Nathan Arson Larson. Make sure you get over to the Monster Bike tent. Grab your event T-shirts for this 2026 Vancouver Island Nationals. Great-looking shirts. And it'll help you remember what you were doing and where you were at on this weekend, about this time next year. It's going to be your NAG 10 by Cheddar Bear Curtis. Keep you warm all winter long, too. Those T-shirts are so good, they'll keep you warm in the winter and cool in the summer. Yeah, you can't ask for more than that. Extra special T-shirts over there at the Monster Bike Spot 10. Also get your Coal Hills BMX T-shirts. Limited edition. They're going fast, so get on over there. Cheddar Bear Curtis got that last one. This one's going to be your 6th bike of Gus Cruz. Gus Cruz transferring out of Moto 16, 12-year-old cruiser. 17's your Moto number 14 cruisers your class. I got Chase Schofield, Anthony Agron, got Noah Crazy Eggs, Best Line, George Kai. Anthony Agron out in front. Heading on into that Oh, I better turn around and look. Yeah, he's been out there all weekend long. I didn't even bother looking, but I thought, I better look. Yeah. Puts egg on my face. Back at us, Anthony Agron. Tucson rider. Loudest city of BMX, even if there's only one here. Moto number 17, 14-year-old cruiser. 18's your moto number 16 cruisers your class. Coop, Bershwant, got James Asomber, Gibby, and Terrence Runner Nichols. Gibby out in front of this one. I got Cooper out there, man. He's a half-tracker announcer, and I'll tell you what, does a great job at that. He's going to be taking my seat here at some point in the future, I'm sure. Gibby in there for your transfer out of Moto 18, 16-year-old cruiser. 19's your Moto number, 2130 cruisers your class. Trip Nichols, Darcy Glencross. Got Graham Dale, got Jace Bazenden, and Gavin the Red Mongoose Foster. That's going to be Darcy Glencross out in front. Hey, he doesn't have a total points, he might be able to take.
You gonna get on the mic today?
Yeah, he's going to get the mic today, huh? All right, Darcy Glencross coming back at us.
All right, we'll see you second round.
Yeah, second round. Jace Bazenden, the other transfer out of Moto number 19, 2130, good up, loser. 20's your Moto number, 4650 cruisers your class. Grumpy Badger Honey's Head, Jordy Picard, Spencer Neverlearns, Nelson Jesse, Big Red Bay, Randy, Red Dad Riches, and Steven Sims. Let's see. That's the Rad Dad out in front. Rad Dad Riches doing it for Bike Supplies. Coming on back to the line. That's going to be Rad Dad Riches in there for your transfer. That's going to be 24 bike of Spencer Never Learns Nelson. Out of model number 204650. Cool.
So bad for you?
Loser. What happened there? Oh, we got to put the training wheels back on that bike. All right, 21's your moto number, 5155 Cruisers your class. Chris, the other Lamont Scott Coop, and Chris Donahue. I got Chris Donahue out in front with Chris, the other Lamont in that 2 spot. Scott Coop in your 3. And back this way, got one straightaway, half a straightaway to go. Throwing down some manuals there. It's going to be Chris Donahue 1. Chris, the other Lamont 2. Scott Coop 3, moto number 21, 5155. Cruiser. 22's your motor number, 6165 Cruisers. Greg, the Thrill McGill. Chris, Georgia's LP Gray. Cruise Camp got Bill Waffalo home and a rich Suspender Man Mundell. And Waffalo out in front. I know what he had for breakfast. That is his secret right there. Got Greg, the Thrill McGill on that 2 spot, but it is all Waffalo coming into the last turn. One turn, one straightaway to go.
It's like the best thing.
And yeah, typical as these 61C, they run out of gas about there, but especially when it's uphill. But Bill Waffalo home, and he'll get the rest in round 2. The motor 22, 6165. Cool. Hoser. 23 is your motor number, 5 and under novice your class. Got Madison Powers, Zeta Byers, Elijah Maldonado right, Wesley Dong, and Ren Jolly. Taking 2. I want to thank our sponsors for this 2026 Canadian BMX national season, including Fly Racing. Got the helmets, gear, bags, pants, goggles, and more. Fly Racing, getting you to the finish line in style. Tangent Products, quality never placed bets. Seats, grips, clothing, and other BMX accessories. Tangent, all you need for speed. And Impact Canopies of Canada. Their custom canopy tents and other custom branding solutions surpass other manufacturers in terms of quality, convenience, and customer service. Impact Canopies of Canada and BMXHotels.com. From pillar to podium, book your stay at BMXHotels.com. BMX Hotels, still saving you money. 301 bike, Ren Jolly coming to the line. Ren Jolly getting there for a transfer with the 165 bike of Zeta Byers out of moto 23, 5 and under novice. 24 is your moto number, more 5 and under novice coming around. Jackson Ledberry, got Theodore Odinsky, Kells Patterson, and Brantley Churchill.
Water? Yeah, you need some water?
Let's see.
Maybe I don't. I'll go grab one. Thank you.
Did you know in 1908, there was a 1908 proposal that would have required ferries to carry at least one accordion for each passenger entertainment here in BC? Yeah. An accordion. Everybody could have been dancing there. All right, coming on back at us. I got 2 riders moving on. That's going to be a little history for you to take back home this weekend. 89 by Jackson Ledberry and the 258 bike up Theodore Dinsky. Moving on out of moto 24, 5 and under novice. 25 is your moto number, 6-year-old novice class. Meyer, Diesel Dobbs, Aubrey Newcomb, Richard Lee, Tatum, Petre, and Atfield Ensley. Let's see. Take it 2. 2 riders moving on for lane choices, 1 and 2. I've got the 536 bike, Richard Lee out in front, Langley BMX rider. Yeah, they had a good day of racing here yesterday. One track versus track yesterday, 196 bike of Atfield Ensley in that 2 spot. Coal Hills rider. Yeah, but I'll tell you what, Langley, I don't know what they put in the water there, but that makes them riders fast. Here they come on back at us. That's going to be Richard Lee pulling down one of the transfers. Atfield Ensley, the other, moto 25, 6-year-old novice. 26, the moto number, 8-year-old novice, your class. I got Jefferson Dong, got Euphrasia Perez, and Caleb Newcomb.
You're having a really good time?
Who is?
You. Are you having a really good time?
I'm having the best time. It's the best day ever. 167, Euphrasia Perez out in front, the 580 bike, Jefferson Dong in that 2 spot. Caleb Newcomb in your 3.
Really good time.
Really good? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my God. You're getting the mic now. Yeah. We'll see what you got. 167, Euphrasia Perez getting there for the 1. 580 bike, Jefferson Dong 2. And Caleb Newcomb 3, moto number 26, 8-year-old novice. Oh. 27's your moto number, 10-year-old novice class, Oliver Milenchenko. Jaden Dillon got Owen Formosa, Ruby Burkheimer, Avon, Kevin Scott, and Isaiah, the Professor Diaz. Oh, let's see. There's some other stuff I had to talk to you about. I know this is important because I wrote it down. Oh, here it is. All right, back at me. It's going to be the 30 bike of Ruby Burkheimer and the 152 bike of Isaiah, the Professor Diaz, Doctor. Moving on out of Moto 27, 10 novice. 28 your Moto number 12 novice class. Mia Guadagni Richmond, Escher Yorcell. Got Mabel Burkheimer, Callum Bain, and Molly BMX Batty Sim. I'll tell you what, once we wrap things up, put it away here for this weekend for this Vancouver Island National. Still plenty of racing to go. Got the Greater Toronto National starting August 7th. Stouffville BMX hosting that in Whitechurch, Stouffville, Ontario. And then the Cactus Classic Nationals coming up August 21st. Kamloops BMX hosting that at Kamloops, British Columbia. 26 and the 22, it's going to be Mia Guadagni Richmond and Mabel Burkheimer out of Moto 28, 12 novice. Checking on the downrider out there. Sure everything's good. Canadian Grant's coming up starting October the 9th. October the 9th, Chilliwack BMX at the Big Red Barn at Chilliwack Heritage Park. So make sure you're there for that one. That's the one you can't miss. On hold while we check on our downrider.
It's a very
There we go. Downrider back up. Got the rubber side of the shoes down. We'll take that as a win after hitting the deck out there. I'll tell you, well, looking for the bike, saying, you know what, let me finish this, man. I paid to ride. Yeah, there you go. That's the BMX rider attitude right there. He says, yeah, that bike got me out here. It's going to get me out of here. All right, getting back at it. Motor number 29 in the gate. Our 5 and under intermediates got Bennett Williams, Ambrosia Zankita, got Dexter, He-Man Hammond, Austin Kitzel, and Rye Bellinger. We're taking 2. Off on the intermediates. Wow, look at it go. The 102 to 105 battling out there. We got Austin Kitzel and Dexter, He-Man Hammond. Oh, somebody lost a pedal right there. Oh, man, you got some ground to make up now. I don't think you lost but one spot right there. Move back to the deuce. Heading on up that second straightaway. Yeah, here at the end of the weekend, I'm starting to figure it out. I got Dexter, He-Man Hammond. Oh, but here comes the 102. Austin Kitzel made that pass. Yeah. Got the little dab there on that first straightaway, man. He got to pick himself back up, got to go in there. He knows this is a BMX race. You can get back into him, just got to stay hard on the gas. That's what he's doing there, coming on back at us, Austin Kitzel. Enviro Racing Rider coming to the line. Kitzel get there for a transfer, taking the 105 bike of Dexter. He-Man Hammond with him in Moto 29, 5 and under intermediate. 30's your moto number, 6 eyes your class. Elijah Double Trouble Diaz, Colton Payne, Easendell, Raymond Lee, Florence Dent taking 2. 2 riders moving on. And they roll into turn number 2 to 146 and a 534. I got Elijah Double Diaz out in front of Raymond Lee. 68 motos for you today, so. Uh-oh. Back at me they come, the 146 bike, Elijah Double Trouble Diaz and a 534. Raymond Lee out of moto number 36I. Let's see, Moto 31, more 6 eyes. Got Jasper Hahn, Bryson Churchill, Reese McIntyre. I got Julian Simpson and Eric Picard. I got Bryson Churchill out in front. Greater Victoria BMX rider. That town, Greater Victoria BMX. He's not. I mean, he's probably a Greater Victoria BMX rider. Yeah, it's gonna be Bryson Churchill moving on. What's the 74 bike? Oh, Eric Picard. Automotive number 31, 6i. 32 is your moto number, 7 eyes your class, Bristol McDonald, RJ Power, Nolan Northrup, Liam Lomi, Brealey, Ivan Cameron, Riley Odinsky, Ryan Lee, and Koji Prochnicki. I got Koji Prochnicki out in front in the Nanaimo BMX. I still haven't got my Nanaimo bars yet. I'm going to have to stop get them on the way home. Back out as they come. 3 riders moving on. Lane choices 1, 2, 3. Koji Prochnicki 1, Ryan Lee 2. And Ivor Cameron 3, and moto number 32, 7i. 33 is your moto number, 8 eyes your class. Got Haley Patterson, Ava Mark, got Tate Cedars, and Becca Churchill. 177 bike Jack, the Churchill out in front, Greater Victoria BMX rider. Greater than the last one? I don't know. Kind of a handy name for your town. Oh my gosh. And back at us they come. It'll be the 177 bike of Becca Churchill. Enough for your transfer. Automotive 33 8i. 34 is your motor number. 9 intermediate your class. Owen Mahaffey. Osea Challenger. Cohen. Merdeza Linder. Got Zach. Harvey Slay. Got Evan McIntyre. And Emmett Ocamp. Take it 2. 2 riders moving on. You know, the original plan for Whistler involved significantly less skiing and considerably more wool sweaters. You know, yeah. That was the city planners coming up. Thought wool sweaters were just going to be the thing. If you like itching. 131 bike Zach. Harvey Slade in there for 1. 858 bike. Cohen Merzada Linder 2. Motor 34, 9-year-old intermediates. That's Whistler. Motor number founded by Jasper Whitler back in the 1740s. All right, back at me, Leo Bell. Maxwell Page, Sawyer Saracen, Tyson Lewis, Thomas Page, Ira McRae, and that's it. Tyson Lewis out in front. I was just going to keep on calling names. Need the next moto. 10 bike. It's going to be Tyson Lewis, Vernon DRT rider. With the 74 of Sawyer Saracen. Got a moto 35, 10i. 36 your moto number, 12 intermediate your class. Bay Northrop, Easton Saracen. Lumi Challenger, Gabriel, Kevin Scott, and Arden Nelson. Got to be Easton Saracen out in front. With the 16 bike, Bay Northrop in your 2 spot. By the way, I got to hand it to you riders up here in Canada. Putting the side plates on, thank you very much. I will make you famous when I see those side plates on. Easton Saracen out in front, going to get there for a 1. 16 bike, Bay Northrop 2. Moto 36, 12i. They really do make a difference for us announcers and scorekeepers. It makes a huge difference. All right, Moto 37, 36, 40 intermediate, Mark Dobbs. Dana Powers and Sean Tsunami Hutton. And I got Mark Dobbs out in front. The Tsunami rolling in that 2 spot. Got Dana Powers in the 3. Oh, man, that Mark Dobbs, he's going to surf in on that Tsunami. He's going to get in there for the 1. That'll be Sean Tsunami Hutton 2 and Dana Powers 3, Moto 37, 36, 40 intermediate. Got it. All right, Moto 38, 41, 45 intermediates. I got Laura Stewart, Desiree Morgan, Jeff Borcell, Kat Berry, and Justin Bellinger. Got 2 riders moving on, and it'll be the 774 bike of Jeff Borcell. Jeff Borcell going to get there for a transfer. Lane choice 1, and Laura Stewart, lane choice 2 in the main event. Moto 38, 41, 45i. Wow. We're already halfway done with round 1. Where does it go? Moto 39. 51-55 intermediates. Factory flannel. Suzanne Bourne and Chris Donahue. Scott Coop and Jason Bond taking 1. Round for 1. Let's see. I got the 169 bike. Chris Donahue out in front. With Jason Bond in that 2 spot. Only counts for 1. 1-1 only moving on with lane choice number 1. No, Jason Bond wouldn't mind skipping round number 2. But he ain't going to get the option. He's going to have to get there. It's going to be Chris Donahue, BMX Canada rider, getting there for the transfer. Automotive number 39, 51-55 intermediate. Welcome to the Girls Club. The motor number 40, 7 girl experts. Annalise Byers, Addie Kitzel, and Michaela the Mermaid Garlow. Oh, boy, I'll tell you, Annalise Byers out in front, but here comes the Mermaid. Yep, we're flopping around on the ground there, yeah. I'll tell you, what if mermaids eat them salmon? Don't the salmon come swimming up the river about October or so? Yeah. I read that on the brochure from Nymph Falls. Nymph Falls, absolutely amazing. I'll tell you what. Coordinated riders, I'll tell you, Cumberland, a beautiful place. Annalise Byers in there for the 1. Oh, my gosh. Addie Kitzel in there for the 2. Michaela Mermaid Garlow, a fish out of water, gets the 3. Motor number 47, girl experts. 41's your motor number 9, girl experts. Al Shornako, Maddie Cunningham, Hayden Bundles Roden, and Jack Attack Ludvigsen. Ava Jack Attack Ludvigsen. I got Alex Shornako out in front. Pure Bicycles Canada rider. Oh, man, they're coming in that 2 spot. They got the eyes on the prize, but Alex Shornako is going to come down with it. And gets a transfer out of Motor 41, 9 girl experts. 42 is the motor number 10 girl experts class. Yiffy Blazing, Sheepy Kale, got Ireland, Tank McGinley, and Maple Bacon, Nitchy Pork. Got the World 7 of Ireland, Tank McGinley out in front. Heading on towards that last turn. Is that the Blazing Sheepy out there? Yeah, Blazing Sheepy in that too. When a sheep's on fire, they tend to run a lot faster. Not fast enough. It's going to be Ireland Tank McGinley 1. Defeat Blazing Sheepy KO in there for the 2. Maple Bacon. Mitchie Pork 3 in moto number 42, 10 Girl Experts. 43 is your moto number 12 Girl Experts. Haley Kit Kat, Solo, Swoop Johansson, Errol Kelly, and Nora Allen McKay. That'll be the CNAG 2 bike. Swoop Johansson out of front. Errol Kelly in that 2 spot. 1-1 only moving on for lane choice number 1 in that main event. To head on back this direction, it's going to be Ella Swoop Johansson back to the line, and there for the transfer out of moto 43, 12 Girl Expert. 44 is your moto number. 13 Girl Experts, Lily Backman, Molly Bezenden, Peyton Will P. McGinley, Ella Boudinais, and Alan McLean. Taking 2. 2 riders moving on, 2 riders moving out. So head on down towards that last turn. You know, an average person here can identify 3 species of tree and 12 types of rain. Yeah. You guys are smart around here. 1 and a 7. Ella Boudinais and Alan McLean out of moto number 44, 14 Girl Experts. 12 types of rain. Let's see. I know it as wet and dry. That's the only rains I know of from Arizona. Moto 45, 14 Girl Experts, Quincy Chambers. Marissa, the Missile Brown, and Meerkat Honeysett. I got Marissa, the Missile Brown out in front. The Meerkat in that 2 spot. Quincy Chambers back here in the 3. And back at me. 1 turn, 1 straight. Oh, boy. They didn't sort this out there. They're going to take it all the way to the line, but it's going to be Marissa the Missile Brown 1, Mirror the Meerkat Honeysett 2, Quincy Chambers 3 in moto number 45, 15, 16 Girl Experts, 46 in moto number 6 Experts of class, Liam Hahn 7, Lil Z Graham, and Eli Berry. Total points race. Yeah, no rest in a total points race. You got to go hard every time you're out there. And 7 Little Z Graham, go a little harder than the rest. Daylight Hero Rider. With Liam Hahn in that 2 spot, Eli Berry in the 3. Charging on down towards that last turn. 1 turn, 1 straightaway to bring it on back to the finish line. That's going to be 7. Little Z Graham rolling on in there for the 1. That's going to be Liam Hahn 2 and Eli Berry 3. In moto number 46, 6-year-old Expert. 47 is your moto number, 7 Experts your class. Simon Spitfire Bernaquez, Jace Backwood, Finley Semtex Sim, Luke Alcamp, and Bodie Flanagan. Back at me, 2 riders moving on. Got to be the NAG 5, Finley Semtex Sim, in there for a transfer with the Z-NAG 3 of Simon Spitfire Bernaquez. Got a moto number 47, 7 Expert.
You know, when you race the practice, the fence been on, you do a couple. He has done.
You know, I keep all my money. I'm just a little financial tip. I keep all my money in a savings account because I don't have enough money for a checking account. All right, there you go. Great financial advice. All right, got Coop, really, Alan McKay, 14, Simpson and Dent, take it 2, and back at me. There'll be the 9 bike of Leo Lightning Simpson and the 3 bike of Isaac Alan McKay. Out of moto number 48, 8 Expert. I think that was the right 3. A bunch of 3s there. 49's the moto number, 9 Experts your class. Got Honda, Somber, Kaji, Bercier, and Warman. I got Rylan Bercier out in front. Looked like actually Blue Jay Hahn in that 2 spot. This is, let's see, we're going to combine the rest. And wow, look at him catching some air on that front. Rylan Bercier. Blue Jay Hahn moving on out of moto number 49, 9 Expert. Wow, it was like a squirrel there. Had me looking over the other race. Motor number 50, 9 Experts. Got Falk Crawford, Hahn, and Hammond. World 3 bike. Jasper Hahn out in front. Got the CNAG 5. Elliott Airtime Crawford. Rolling through in that 2 spot. As they head on into the last turn. 1 turn, 1 straightaway. World 3 bike. Jasper Hahn in there for the 1. And Elliott Airtime Crawford 2. Motor number 50, 9 Expert. Moto 51, 10 Experts, 2 riders going to semi-main event. Got 3 racks of them today, 15 riders total. Honeysett, Barry McIntyre, Larson, and Payne. That'll be the Rock 1 bike. Nathan Larson out in front with the 8 bike of Caleb the Red Rooster Barry in that 2 spot. Charge on into that last turn with 2 spots up for grabs in the half show. And back at me they come. That's going to be your Rock 1 bike. Nathan Larson getting on in there with the 8 bike, not necessarily in that order. In moto number 51, 10 Expert. 52 is the moto number, more 10 Experts. Got Quesnell, Moore, Lowlocker, Garlow, and Brown. Then it'll be the 4 bike out in front of the CNAG 2. So it's Miles, the Muscle Garlow, flexing his way around the track with the Riker, the little man Lowlocker in that 2 spot. And back out of say come, that's going to be 4 blank of Miles Muscle Garlow, like a little man low locker, moving on into the half show. And Moto 52 10 Expert. You know, the other bird gets the worm, but it's the second mouse gets the cheese. Moto number 53 10 Experts got Hudikoff, Curtis, Hicks, Kevin Scott, and Johansson. Gotta be Cheddar Bear Curtis out in front. Oh, nothing like seeing going out in the forest and looking out Grizzlies, Kodiaks, and Cheddar Bears. And there's a Cheddar Bear right there. It's going to be Curtis getting on in there for a transfer. The Wild Cheddar Bear moving on with Wild West Hicks out of Moto 53. 10-year-old Experts. 54 to Moto number 11 Experts, the class. Got Roden, Biagi, Purvis, Thorbjornsen, Gaylor, Fisher, and Warman taking 3. Gonna be the CNAG 2 by Gaylor out in front. Oh, Levi Warman in that 2 spot. Well, one's got a 1, one's got a 2, but they're not in the right order there. I guess you didn't work that out earlier. It's going to be Gusto Gaylor, Levi Warman, and 76 Pike of Cohen Thorbjornsen out of Moto number 54, 11 Expert. 55 is a Moto number 12 Expert, class 2 going to the show. I got Riches, Woods, Kale, Novotny, Moat, Schwann, and Foudonnet. And I got Ethan Golden Mushroom, Kale, and Luke the Modi Moat. Moving on, I got, yep, that's going to be them. Oh, Novotny. So. Yep, all right. All right, dropped one over that first straightaway. Back up, though. A little dirtier than he started out, but you know what? It'll clean. All right, Moto 56, 12 Expert. Got Glencross, DeSombre, Hutton, Cruz, Smith, and McLean. We're taking 2. Round 2 to staging. Got about 12 more to go in this first round. 17, Gus Cruz and the 3 bike. Leo flying line DeSombre moving on out of Moto 56, 12 Expert. All right. Yeah, round 2 right to start heading to staging. You got 11 more to go now. Yep, 11 more. Darcy going to jump on here. Yeah. I get a break. They're cheering for you. They don't cheer for me, but that's all right. I don't take it personally. Oh, man. You know, I stayed up all night wondering where the sun went. Yeah. Finally, it dawned on me. All right, Moto number 57, 13 Experts. Got Noah Cornbill, Mark the Missile Garlow, Doug Tucker, Logan Harker, and Noah Crazy Legs Besler. And let's see, Mark the Missile Garlow out in front. Logan Harker in the 2 spot. Let's see, got room for 2, and I'll tell you what, the Missile, man, he took off like a shot. He got a lot of powder in that thing. Hope it don't go off at the line. It's going to be Garlow and Harker moving on out of Moto 57. 58, more 13 Experts. Spencer the Flash Foppo, Anthony Agron, Jack Linwood, and Elijah Speedy E. McIntyre. And Anthony Agron out in front of this one. That's a sure bet there. Got Elijah Speedy E. McIntyre in that 2 spot. 10 to go here in round 1. So second round riders. Yeah, I'm trying to get you up there. Don't want you to miss it. That's going to be Anthony Agron, Elijah Speedy E. McIntyre. Transferring out of Moto 58, 13 Expert. 59 is the Moto number. I got an idea which one it is, but I'm not going to. Oh. It's cut off at the top. 14 Experts your class. Got Colton Hilson, Tice Hashimoto, Oliver Cornbill, Cohen, Coca B. Nelson, and Marcus Byrne. And that's going to be the 10 bike of Oliver Cornbill in there for transfer with the 13 bike of Colin Hilson out of Moto number 59, 14X. I found it. We're okay. We'll make it work. 60's your Moto number. Got more 14 Experts coming around. Got Amity Sagnick with Sacek. Got Noah Rosander and Connor Sorchin. Taking 2 is going to be the 10 bike. Amity Sack with a transfer with Nicholas and Sacek out of Moto number 60, 14X. Moto number blank. So I'm going to switch to the next one. Moto 61, 15 Experts. Got Fishbaugh, DeSombre, Burton, Stiles, Durkin, Newcomb, Besler, and Stanley. Let's see. I'm taking 3. I got Connor Burton Stiles out in front of this one. It looks like Caleb Durkin in that 2 spot. It's going to be Connor Burton Stiles, Caleb Durkin 2. And Jay Smooth Fishbaugh grabbing up that 3. Moto 61, 15 Expert. 62 is the Moto number. 16. Wait. That's correct. 16 Experts class, Kiros, Nicholas DeSombre, Morgan Doney, Popoff, Mikhail Boulder, Gibson, and Johnson. Let's see, my 16 blank of Terran Roadrunner Nichols out in front as he brings on back to the finish line. It's going to be Terran Roadrunner Nichols. Coyotes after you. 1 of 3. James Somber and Gibby getting that other transfer. Item motor number 62, 16 expert. 63 is your motor number, 1720 expert your class. I got Creason, Foster, Bellinger, Campbell, Catherine, and Nichols. Let's see, 2 riders moving on. Graham Campbell out in front. Bike Supplies rider with the 11 bike. The ace and the double ace. 1 and 2, North Bellinger in that 2 spot. Back to the line to come to CNAG 1. That's going to be Graham Campbell. 1, North Bellinger. Other transfer out of motor number 63. 64, got 4 more to go here in round 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5 more to go. Well, no, 4 more to go here in round number 1. So second round riders, last call. Got Isak, Cofield, Cornbill, Kolek, McDonald, Martinello. I got Riley Cofield out in front. Austin Cornbill in that 2 spot, so it's the C's leading the way. Cofield, Cornbill, back to the line they come. It's going to be Cofield, Cornbill. Your transfers out of motor 64. 1720 expert. 65 is the motor number. 2635 expert. Hunter Wild Thing McGill got Antonio Zanquita and Matt Welsh. Oh, let's see. That's got to be Hunter Wild Thing McGill. Wild Thing. Dun-dun-dun-dun. Antonio Zanquita in that 2 spot. Oh, you're singing that song, huh? Yeah, it's going to be on your mind all the rest of the day. That 185, Hunter Wild Thing McGill, Antonio Zanquita, Matt Wells, Automoto 65, 2635 expert. 66 motor number, 4145 expert, Steve Woodward, Grant Burden Styles, and Jason Adams. Not my 9 bike of Jason Adams out on top of this one with, it looks like Steve Woodward in that 2 spot with Grant Burden Styles. That little tiny numbers on there. You got use the 12 font. Yeah, use the 12 font on that. You got to use about a 240 font. I can see that. Jason Adams, Grant Burden Styles, and Steve Woodward, Automoto 66, 4145 expert. Auto 67, 4650 expert. Don Cornbill, Craig McDonald, Lester, Big Buck, Stan here, and Jesse, Big Red Berry. Hit 2 and out of turn number 1, they come. Whoa, 1 taking the high road, you take the low road. Oh, man, low road might have got there first. But he had the better line, though, so it's going to be the 86 bike out on top left. Big Block Stanier out in front. Yep, he got the 454. Oh, man, I'll tell you what. With the supercharger on it, too. He's coming on back to the line. I don't know. A little buzzsaw coming up next to him, though. That's going to be the 100 bike. Got it. Don Cornbill moving on. Oh, automotive number 67, 4650 expert. Yeah, those other little cars sound like mosquitoes, but the mosquito got there. Moto 68, 56 and over expert. Bill Waffalo, home and Leslie Sanders, because the other Lamont and George's LT Great Cruise Camp. And I got Leslie Sanders out in front. That's Leslie Sanders leading the charge. On into the last turn. He got a turn, he got a straightaway as he brings it on back to the finish line.
37 and the 59.
That's going to be
What's your kid's name?
Leslie Sanders. Grabbed up your transfer out of Moto. Whatever it was. I'm going to hand it over to Darcy. He'll get you through round 2.
You're live.
Second round, all riders staging, second round. If you did not qualify the first round, we are rocking and rolling round 2. Head on to staging. Moto number 4, out of the gate we go. Total points action going on. We got Byers, Del, Chernenko out in the lead on this one. Got Pure Bike Colors out in the lead. We got Chernenko out in the 1. I believe that's Annalise Byers in the 2, and Easton Dell back in the 3. Coming out of turn 2, rocking through the rhythm section. Pumping hard over those last set of 4 rollers there. We got Miss Alex Chernenko out in the 1 on this one. Chernenko's going to get the 1. Second place up for grabs. Got a little battle going on down the line. Looks like Byers going to get the 2 and Dell for the 3. Moto number 5, rock and rolling out of second straight, 11-12 mixed open. We got Lewis, Kelly, Ludwigson, Alan McKay. All 4 of these riders, as long as they cross the line, they're going to the main. We got a 122 and a 10. That's going to be Kelly in the 1, Lewis in the 2, Pure Colors. Alan McKay in the 3. I believe that's Ludwigson back in the 4. Final straight action down the line, fighting for transfer spots. 1 122. Kelly's going to get the 1. Second transfer spot. Oh, Alan McKay going by the 10 of Lewis. And Ludvigsen for the 4th and final transfer spot. Moto number 6 and 7, 9, 10 open. These motos are combined. We got Dent, Borsier, Alan McKay, Falk, and McIntyre. Out in the lead on this one, it's got to be a District 38, I believe. That's got to be Jacob McIntyre out in the 1 spot. We're dropping one of these riders and taking 4. We got McIntyre in the 1. I believe that's a gold 1 in the 2 of Falk. Supercross colors on the bubble, final straight down the line. District 38's going on, the gold 1's going on. Alan McKay and Borsier going to the main event out of Moto 6, 7, 9, 10 Open. Moving on up, Moto number 8, 13, 14 Expert Open. We got Saroshan, Biaggi, and Novotny. So that's the Hustler, Heston the Hustler. Coming in out of turn number 2, we got District 20 out in the 1. That's got to be Saroshan in the 1, Heston the Hustler in the 2. All 3 of these riders, as long as they cross the line, are going to the main event. Down the line, the little company coming. Looks like it's going to be, looks like Heston might have got him there. Saroshan for the 2. Moving on up, Moto number 9, 15, 16 girls cruiser, taking 3 of these ladies to a main event. We got Bercy Souls Backman out in the lead on that one. It's got to be a national plate. Out in the lead on that one, Lily Backman. I think she was just over in Australia riding for Team Canada in the Worlds there. We got Bercy in the 2, Souls back in the 3. Final corner down to the line, taking all 3 of these ladies. It's going to be Backman for the 1. Looks like Bercy's going to hang on for the 2, and Souls for the 3rd and final transfer spot. Moto number 9. Moto number 10, 3640 women cruiser, taking 3 of these ladies to a main event. We got the Dust Bunny, Powers, and Mazzelli out in the lead on this one. I believe that's a District 8 out in the lead. That's got to be Lisa Mazzel. Gold 1 in the 2 spot. That's got to be the Dust Bunny Foster. District 3 in the 3 of Dana Powers. Oh, trying to go for a little high-low action there, though. Backs off a little bit. Final straight down the line. Company's coming. Gold 1 blowing by. Gold 1's going to take the 1 of Foster, Metzel, and Powers. 1, 2, 3. Moto number 11, 41, 45 women cruiser, taking 3 of these ladies to a main event. We got Melenchenko, Cunningham, and Milkova. Coming out of turn number 2, we got a 15 and a 16. Look at that, 15 and 16. That's got to be Natalia out in the 1, Julia Cunningham in the 2, Callie Melenchenko on the 3 spot. Final straight down the line. First transfer spot's going to the 15, the 16, and the 934. Natalie, Julia, and Callie all go in the main event out of Moto number 11. Moto number 12, flying down second straight, 4650 women cruiser, taking 3 of these ladies to a main event. Back, Morgan, and Picard. Looks like we got Morgan out in the 1, back in the 2, Aaron Picard back in the 3. Spacing out a little bit, but down to the line we got the Nat 7 plate, Des Morgan. She's going to the main event. District 28 of Joanne Bach going to the main event, and Aaron Picard going to the main event. All 3 of those ladies from Nanaimo BMX. Moto 13, rock and roll, 51-55 women cruiser, taking 3 of these ladies to a main event. We got Borland, Hashimoto, and Matzel. Up over the step up into turn number 2. Who's got the lead on this one? We got a Nag 9 out in the lead on this one. That's got to be Borland, Nat 5, C-Nat 5 of Denise Matzel in the 2, and Nev Hashimoto back in the 3 spot. 3 of these ladies fighting for lane choice to the main event. They go down across the line. Nag 9, Suzanne Borland's going to the main event. C-Nat 5 of Matzel's going to the main event, and Nev Hashimoto going to the main event out of Moto number 13. Moto number 14, total points action going on. 9-year-old cruiser. We got Powers, Hammond, Fortune. We got RJ Powers, Hot Wheels, Hammond, and Fast Legs Fortune. Got the 15 out in the lead on this one. That's got to be Hammond. Hammond in the 1 spot, Fast Legs Fortune in the 2, and RJ Powers back in the 3. Final straight down the line. A little bit of airtime, little ET there. Up over the tabletop. It's going to be Hammond for the 1, Fortune for the 2, and Powers for the 3. Moto number 15, 10-year-old cruiser, taking 3 of these boys to a main event. We got more, the Red Rooster Barry and Nathan Arson Larson. Coming out of turn 2, who's got the lead on this one? Nat 23, that's going to be Arson Larson out in the 1. Looks like the Red Rooster in the 2, and Ellis Moore back on the 3 spot. All three of these riders fighting for lane choice. Now that's going to be the Nat 23 of Arson Larson, Gold 3 of the Red Rooster, and Ellis Moore, all going to the main event out of Moto number 15. Moto number 16, 12-year-old Cruiser taking 3 of these boys to a main event. We got the Rim Reeker, Firecracker, and DeSomer. We got the 2 of DeSomer out in the lead on this one. The C2 of the Rim Reaper in the second spot, and that's got to be the Firecracker in the 3. A little bit of airtime up over the last double down the line. It's going to be the District 2 of DeSomer going to the main event. More airtime from the Rim Reaper and the Firecracker, all going to the main event out of Moto number 16. Moto number 17, 14-year-old Cruiser taking 3 of these boys to a main event. We got Schofield, Crazy Legs, and George Kai. Out in the lead on this one, it's got to be Mr. Chase Schofield. In the second spot, it's got to be the 626 of George Kai, and Crazy Legs Bessler back in the 3 spot. Final corner down to the line. Here we go. It looks like it's going to be Schofield for the 1, George Kai for the 2, and Crazy Legs for the 3. All going to the main event out of Moto 17. Moto number 18 flying by, 16-year-old Cruiser flying by me through the rhythm section. We got Schwant, DeSomer, and the Roadrunner. Final corner, we got a C-Bike out in the lead on this one. That's going to be James DeSomer out in the 1. Looks like the Roadrunner in the 2. And Cooper Schwant getting that 3rd and final transfer spot. Moto number 19, 21-30 Cruiser taking 3 of these boys to a main event. We got Nichols, Dell, and the Red Mongoose Foster out in the lead on this one. That's got to be Trip Nichols out in the lead. We got Graham Dell in the 2 and the Mongoose back in the 3 spot. Coming to you from Florida. Holy moly, that's a long playing ride to come to Cumberland, BC. Down the line, it's going to be Nichols for the 1, Dell for the 2, and the Red Mongoose for the 3rd and final transfer spot. Moto number 20, 4650 Cruiser taking 4 of these guys to a main event. We got Honeyset, Picard, Barry, and Sim taking her way up there. We got Honeyset in the 1, Sim in the 2, Picard in the 3, Barry back in the 4. Final straight, taking her single foul down the line. They're all going hard. Lane choice is going to be Honeyset, Sim, Picard, and Barry. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Total points action going on. Moto number 21, 51-55 male Cruiser. Out in the lead, a little bit of airtime. That's got to be you-know-who, Chris Donahue out in the lead on this one. Donahue flying through the rhythm section. Donahue in the 1, Lamont in the 2, Scott Coop back in the 3 spot. Final corner, last straight, total points action. You know who, Mr. Donahue. Going to get the 1 in this one. Lamont for the 2 and Scott Coop for the 3. Moto number 22, 61-65 male Cruiser. McGill, Cruise Camp, Mundell. Holy moly, look at the ages on these ones. Greg McGill out there. Cruise Camp's out there. Suspender Man, 78 years old. Everybody hear that? 78 years old. Give him a hand. Final corner down to the line. McGill gonna get the 1. Suspender Man for the 2. And Cruise Camps for the 3rd and final transfer spot. Five and under novice, Moto 23, 24 combined. We got Powers, Wright, Dong, Patterson, and Churchill taking 4, dropping 1. Out of the gate we go. Who's got the lead on this one? We got a 128 and a 221. That's got to be Churchill in the 1. I believe that's Patterson in the 2. Out of corner number 1, up over the big step up. I believe that's still the 128 out in the lead on this one. That's got to be Brantley Churchill coming from Greater Victoria BMX. Churchill's got the first transfer spot locked, loaded, coming through turn number 2 into the rhythm section. Churchill in the 1, 909 of Wright in the 2 spot. I believe that's Patterson in the 3. Down the line, though, it looks like the 128's going on. Churchill's going to get that first transfer spot. 909 of Wright going to get the second transfer spot. Patterson for the third transfer spot. And the 581 of Wesley Duong all going to the main event out of 23-24 combined. Motor number 25, 6-year-old novice taking 3 of these riders to a main event. We got Dobbs, Newcomb, and Lepreche. Up over the big double we go. Nanaimo BMX Colors out in the lead on this one. That's got to be the Diesel Dobbs. Out of turn number 2, we got the Diesel out in the lead on this one. See who's in that second transfer spot. We got the 750 of Tatum in the 2. Aubrey Newcomb back in the 3. Just pedaling through that last corner, up over the double roller tabletop, down the line, getting the 121. Meyer, the Diesel Dobbs, going to get the first transfer spot. 750 of Tatum going to get the second, and the 35 of Aubrey Newcomb all going to the main event out of moto number 25. Moto number 26, 8-year-old novice, total points action going on. We got Perez, Newcomb, and Duong, who's got the lead in this one, taking her way up there out of turn number 2. We got the 167 out in the lead on this one. I believe that's Jefferson Duong in the 2 spot. Caleb Newcomb back in the 3 spot. Final corner, double roller table down the line. Total points action going on. 8-year-old novice, 167 of Perez going to get the 580 of Duong for the 2, and Caleb Newcomb will get the 3 and 8-year-old novice. Mode number 27, 10-year-old novice, taking 4 of these riders to a main event. We got Melenchenko, Dylan, Formoso, Kevin Scott. Coal Hills Colors out in the lead on this one. 192, that's got to be Formoso out in the 1 on this one. Final corner, 4 transfer spots open. We got the 192 in the lead on this one. That's got to be Olin. Olin's got the first transfer spot. 27 of Kevin Scott for the second transfer spot. 651 of Jaden Dillon. And the 194 of Oliver Melenchenko will get the 4th and final transfer spot out of moto 28. 12-year-old novice taking 3 of these guys to a main event. Jorson, Bain, and Sim. 744 in the lead on this one. That's got to be Jorsel. Could be Sim in the 2 spot, and I believe Callum Bain back in the 3. We'll check out numbers. They're coming down the final straight, fighting for transfer spot. Company coming. We got the 744, the 24 of Sim, and Callum Bain will get the 3rd and final transfer spot. I don't have any more motos.
Got motos?
That's it. I'm out of here. See you guys later.
Here you go. Refill you.
You guys are just making me look stupid out here. Oh my goodness. Motor number 29, out we go, 5 and under intermediate. We got Williams and Shetta Belanger. Who's got the lead on this one? District 154 out the lead on this one. That's got to be Zanchetta. Company coming on the inside line though. Final corner down to the line. Nanaimo BMX Colors out the lead on this one. Zanchetta, Company coming. District 70 of Riot Belanger going to get that second transfer spot. And the 138 of Bennett Williams all going to main event out of Moto 29. Moto number 30, taking 2 of these riders to a main event. 6-year-old intermediate. We got Payne, Dell, Dent. Coming out turn 2 in the rhythm section, 46-57. That's got to be Dell in the 1, Payne in the 2, Florence Dent on the bubble. Trying to make up some ground going through the end of the rhythm section. Final corner, final straight. 2 transfer spots open. Taking her single file down the line, the 46 of Dell's going on, and the 57 doing it for Team Enviro, Colton Payne going on out of Moto 30. Moto number 31, second rack, 6-year-old intermediate taking 2 of these to a main event. We got Hahn, McIntyre, Simpson. Up over the step up, in and out of turn number 2 we go. We got a little battle for that second transfer spot. 31 in the lead. That's got to be Simpson. I believe that is Reese McIntyre on the bubble. Jasper Hahn in the 2. Final corner down to the line. Who's got the first transfer spot? Julian Simpson's going to the main event. Company coming on that outside line. Who's got enough gas in the tank? McIntyre blowing by. He's going to get the second transfer spot out of moto number 31. 7-year-old intermediate. We got 5 of these guys all looking for lane choice going to a main event. McDonald, Powers, Northup, Breeley, Odinsky. District 23 and a 2-1-4. That's got to be Breeley in the 1, Odinsky in the 2. Nanaimo BMX Colors in that 3 spot. Final corner down the line. 23's going on. That's got to be Lumi Breeley out in the 1. 214 is going on 64, 30, and McDonald will round out the top 5. I'll go into the main event out of Moto 32. Moto number 33, 8-year-old intermediate taking 3 of these riders to a main event. We got Patterson, Moore, Cedars. Turn 2 coming out of them, section 26. Out in the lead on this one, that's going to be Tate Cedars. 32 of Ava Moore in the 2. Helly Patterson back in the 3 spot. Coming to the end of the rhythm section. Final corner, final straight down to the line. Looks like Cedars is going to get the first transfer spot. 32 of Ava Moore, second transfer spot. And the 176, Hallie Patterson, all going to main event out of Moto 33. Moto number 34, taking 4 of these riders to a main event. We got McCoffey, Challenger, McIntyre, and Ocamp. Nag 5 out in the lead on this one. That's got to be Evan McIntyre in the lead. Final straight, transfer spot open, McIntyre in that 1, the 40 in the 2, that's got to be Ocamp. 83 of McCoffey in that 3rd transfer spot, and OSHA Challenger will get the 4th and final transfer spot out of Moto number 34. 10-year-old intermediate taking 4 of these riders to a main event. We got Bell, Page, McRae, Cole Hills Colors in the 1-2 spot, that's got to be the 61 and the 72. That's got to be McRae in the 1, Maxwell Page in the 2. I believe that's Leo Bell fighting for that 3rd transfer spot. Oh, moves being made. Dive bomb action going on down the line. It's going to be the 61, possibly Bell. Whew. Page and Page all go to the main event out of Moto 35. 36, 12-year-old intermediate taking 3 of these riders to a main event. Challenger, Kevin Scott Nelson out in the lead on this one. Got that pink bandit jersey out in the lead on this one. That's got to be R.D. Nelson out in the 1. I believe that's Lumi Challenger in the 2. Kevin Scott back in the 3. Up over the double roller table down the line. Team Bandits going to the main event. That's got to be Nelson for the 1, Challenger for the 2, and Kevin Scott for the 3rd and final transfer spot at the Moto number 36. We're getting a little bit faster out there. Watch these guys battle hard all the time. Dobbs blowing by on the outside. Turn 2 coming in the rhythm section. Dobbs in the 1, Hutton in the 2. We got Powers back in the 3 spot. Flying through the end of the rhythm section. Dobbs starting to pull a bit ahead there. Down the line, total points action going on. Dobbs going to get the 1 in this one. The Tsunami, Hutton for the 2, and Dana Powers for the 3. Moto number 38, 41-45 intermediate, taking 3 of these riders to a main event. We got Morgan, Berry, and Belanger. Looks like Des Morgan out in the lead on this one. Morgan out in the 1, District 51 of Justin Belanger in that 2nd transfer spot. I see 2, and that's all we got. They're still battling hard. There's only 2 of them out there. They're fighting for lane choice. Who's got her? There's a little smiling coming across the line. Looks like it's going to be Morgan and Belanger. 1 and 2 out of Moto 38. Moto number 39, 51-55 intermediate, taking 3 of these riders to a main event. Borland, Coop, Bond. It's got to be Mr. Jason Bond out in the lead on this one. Oh, a little dive bomb action going on. Backed off there a little bit. We got Bond in the 1, Coop in the 2, Borland back in the 3, coming to you from Chandler, Arizona. Final straight down the line. Jason Bond going to get the first transfer spot. Coop for the 2, and Suzanne Borland for the 3. 7-year-old girls experts, Moto number 40. Total points action going on. Byers, Kitso, Garlow. We got Byers, Addie Kitzel, and the Mermaid Garlow out there. Coming through the rhythm section, we got the gold 1 out in the lead on this one. That's got to be the Mermaid. We got Byers in the 2, and Kitzel back in the 3 spot. Total points action. This will change up for the final race. We'll actually have a main down the line. It's going to be the Mermaid for the 1, Byers for the 2, and Kitzel for the 3 in 7-year-old girls. Moto number 41, 9-year-old girls expert, taking 3 of these riders to a main event. Cunningham, Roden, Ludwigson. Ludwigson in the 1 on this one. Nag 10 of Roden in the 2. Cunningham back in the 3 spot. Final corner, Team Enviro Colors out in the lead on this one. Company coming on that outside line, though. It's going to be Ludwigson for the 1, Bundles Roden for the 2, and Maddie Cunningham for the 3. 10-year-old girls experts, Moto number 42. Total points action going on. We got Cal McGinley and Nitchcomb Korak coming in through the turn 2. We got a dub 7 on the lead on this one. That's got to be McKinley in the 1, Cow in the 2, Maple Bacon back in the 3.
Last call for Grand Raffle.
Last call for Grand Raffle. Okay.
Swag bags.
And swag bags.
Was at White Tent.
Okay. So last call for raffle, swag bags at the White Tent. Moto 42 was McGinley, Cow, Nitchkamporik, 1, 2, and 3. Moto number 43, 12-year-old girls Esper, taking 3 of these ladies to a main event. Souls, Kelly, Allen, McKay. Could be Kelly out in the lead on this one. We'll check numbers. I believe Kelly in the 1, Souls in the 2, McKay back in the 3. Down the line, fighting for lane choices. It's going to be Kelly for the 1, Kit Kat for the 2, and Alan McKay for the 3. Moto number 44, 14-year-old girls experts taking 3 of these ladies to a main event. We got Backman, Bissenden, and McGinley flying in through turn number 2. We got Nag 11 and a CNAT 11. It's got to be McGinley in the 1, Backman in the 2, Bissenden back in the 3. Down the line, though, Lil P's going to get the first transfer spot. Backman, Bissenden 1, 2, and 3. 45 is the moto number. What do we got here? 15, 16 girls experts. Total points action going on. Wow, that's usually a big class. We got Honeyset, Brown, Chambers. Up over the double we go. Second straight action. Got to be a District 5 out in the lead on this one. That's got to be the Missile Brown. I believe Chambers is in the 2, and we lost a chain. Miss Honeyset. Final corner, these 2 riders are battling hard. This is a race for them. Total points action down to the line. Who's got enough gas left in the tank? It's going to be the 5 and the gold 3. Brown, Chambers, and Honeyset. 1, 2, 3. 6-year-old experts. Total points action going on. We got Han, Graham, and Barry. Got the Rock 1 bike out in the lead on this one. That's got to be Lil Z. Graham flying strong out there. Turn 2 coming in the rhythm section. That's got to be Graham in the 1, Han in the 2, Eli Berry back in the 3.
You're doing phenomenal, man.
Down to the line. Total points action going on. Lil Z is going to get the 1 on this one. Han for the 2. And the 3rd spot's going to Eli Berry. Moto number 47, 7-year-old Esper's taking 3 of these guys to a main event. We got Perquin, Ocamp, Flanagan out in the lead on this one. I believe that's Luca Ocamp out in the lead on this one. Perquin in the 2, Brody Flanagan back in the 3 spot. Rhythm section action coming to the end of the rhythm section. Final corner, final straight. Lane choice is coming at you. District 27 of Luca Ocamp is going to get that first transfer spot. Chase McQuinn doing it for Team Enviro, and Bodie Flanagan riding for Nanaimo BMX. All going to the main event out of 47. 48 is the moto number, taking 4 of these riders to a main event. We got the Hulk, we got Whirlwind, we got Fast Legs, and we got Charlie Dent, who's got the lead on this one. We got a 16 and a 5. 16's got the lead. That's got to be the Hulk. The 5 is Fast Legs in the 2 spot. Oh, a little high-low action going on. Blows by him there. Coming down the line, looks like Fast Legs. His legs are fast out there. Down the line, it's going to be the Fast Legs, the 10, the 13, and the 16. Moto number 49-50 combined. 9-year-old experts taking 4 of these riders to a main event. We got 5, and we're dropping 1. Who's got the lead in this one? We got a gold 1 and a District 22. Gold 1's got to be Falk out in the 1. 22 in the 2nd spot. That's got to be Hot Wheels Hammond. Daylight colors in that 3 spot. Down the line, though, it's going to be the gold 1, the 22, the Nag 2, and the 20. I'm not calling that last one. 25? 25, Logan Warman getting the final transfer spot out of 49 and 50 combined. 10-year-old Expert taking 2 of these to a semi-main event. First rack, Honeyset, McIntyre, Payne out in the lead on this one. Pedaling hard into the corner. We got a 28 and a 38. That's got to be Honeyset out in the 1. Jacob McIntyre in the 2. Corbin Payne, Team Enviro on the bubble. All fighting for transfer spots going to a semi-main event. Down the line, it's going to be Big Shot going to the semi, and Jacob McIntyre going to the semi out of moto number 51. 52 is the moto number, 2nd rack, 10-year-old Express. We got Cornell, Moore, and Brown coming out of turn 2. We got District 22 and a Seat Nag 5. That's got to be Moore in the 1, Seat Nag 5 in the 2 of Cornell. Stacey Brown on the bubble. Final straight, 2 transfer spots open, 22 in the C5. Maura Cornell going into the semi-main event out of moto number 52. 53 is the moto number 3rd rack, 10-year-old Esper taking 2 of these riders to a main event. We got Hangman, we got Kevin Scott, we got Joe Hansen out in the lead on this one, up over the step up in the corner number 2, setting up for the rhythm section, 31 and a 38. That's got to be Joe Hansen and Hudikoff in that 1-2 transfer spot. Kevin Scott on the bubble. Final straight down the line, 31 and the 38. Global Johansson and Hangman Hudikoff going to the main event or semi-main event out of 53. 11-year-old Espers taking 4 of these riders to a main event. Roden, Biaggi, Purvis, and Fisher out in the lead on this one. 4 transfer spots open. Let's see who's got her. We got a 6 and Purvis. That's got to be Biaggi out in the 1. Purvis in the 2 spot. A little bit of airtime at the end of the rhythm section for Bike Supplies rider Kevin Purvis. Down the line, though, it's going to be the 6. Purvis, the 19, and the 48. Roden and Fisher will get the 3rd and 4th transfer spots. 12-year-old Esper taking 2 of these riders to a main event. Riches, Woods, Moat, Schwant, Foudonnet. Holy moly, flying out there. I think that's Moat out in the 1. Jackson Woods in the 2. That's a stacked class of 12-year-old experts. Holy moly. Moat and Woods. These guys usually transfer first round. Holy moly. Second rack, motor number 56, Glencross, Hutton, Smith, McLean. Who's got the lead on this one? We got Hutton out in the 1, Glencross in the 2, Company coming on the outside line. Blowing by him. Let's see what happens coming into the rhythm section. Hutton in the 1, Smith in the 2, Glencross back in the 3 spot. Final corner down to the line, 2 transfer spots open. Who's got her? Looks like it's going to be Hutton for the 1. And the 39 of the Rim Reaper going to the main event out of 56. Motor number 57, 58, 13 expert combining these motos, taking 4 to a main event. We got Cornmill, Tucker, Bessler, Fopo, and Linwood out in the lead on this one. That's got to be a Cornmill out in the lead on this one. Cornmill in the 1, 7 in the 2. That's got to be Fopo. Final straight, all taking 4 of these riders to a main event. We got Cornbill going on, Fopo going on, 116 and the 82. Linwood and Tucker going to the main event in 13-year-old experts. 14-year-old experts, Moto 59 is the number, taking 2 of these riders to a main event. We got Hashimoto, Nelson, and Byrne. Flying by me so fast I can't even see the numbers. Down the line it's going to be the 20. These must be combined. Sorry about that. Can't see what I'm reading. Uh, 61, 15-year-old Esper taking 4 of these riders to a main event. We got DeSomer, Newcomb, Bessler, and Stanley. I believe that's a DeSomer out in the 1, Stanley in the 2, Newcomb in the 3, and Bandit colors of the 49 of the Beast in the 4. Moto number 62 taking 5 of these riders to a main event. We got Elway, Morgan Donnie, Popov, Mikhail Bolter, and Johnson taking her way up there out of corner number 2. That's going to be Popov in the 1. A couple of SeaTac riders in the 2-3 spot. Mikhail Bolter in the 4, and Morgan Donnie back in the 5. Down the line is going to be Popov, SeaTac, Mikhail Bolter, and Morgan Donnie. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 1720 expert taking 2 of these riders to a main event. We got Crushin, Foster, Catherine, and Nichols out in the lead on this one. It's going to be Matt Crushin in the 1, Damian Catherine in the 2, Trip Nichols on the bubble. Rocking through the rhythm section we go. 2 riders pulling a bit ahead. 2 transfer spots open for that fast 1720 expert main event. Down the line it's going to be Crushin and Catherine. 1, 2 go to the main event out of moto number 63. Second rack, moto number 64, 1720 expert. We got Essa, Kurlick, McDonald, and Martinello. Looks like we got Kurlick out in the lead on this one. McDonald in the 2. Martinello on the bubble. Through the rhythm section we go. Taking her up over the roller table. Woo-wee. Final corner, they're getting a little roost out there, kicking up some dirt as they come down the line. It's going to be Kerlick and McDonald taking the 1-2 transfer spots for moto number 64. Total points action going on, 26-35 Expert. Out in the lead on this one, we got McGill in the 1, Zanchetta in the 2, Matt Welsh, a little bit of airtime up over the step up he goes. Through the rhythm section we go, McGill doing it for Pure, out in the lead on this one. Zanchetta doing it for Oceanside BMX, and Welsh doing it for Coal Hills BMX. Total points action, McGill, Zanchetta, Welsh, 1, 2, and 3. More number 66, more total points action going on. We got Adams, Burton, Styles, and Woodward out in the lead on this one. We got Adams on the lead, company coming, Burton, Styles doing it for Team Rift. We got Woodward back in the 3, doing it for odd versus even. And the rhythm section we go. Adams gonna get the 1 on this one. Burton, Styles with the 2, and Woodward for the 3. Motor number 67, 46-50 Expert taking 3 of these riders to a main event. We got McDonald, Stanier, and Barry. Oh, taking her way up there, doing a little flat bottom there. Turn 2 coming into the rhythm section. We got an 86 and a 3. That's got to be Stanier in the 1. McDonald in the 2. Big Red back in the 3. Down the line we go, a little bit more airtime. It's going to be the 86 of the big block, McDonald and Big Red. 1, 2, and 3. Motor number 68, 56 and over Expert, taking 3 of these riders to a main event. We got Homan, Lamont, and Cruise Camps. What's it called? Bill Wafello Homan. Wafello, interesting. We got the Homan out in the lead on this one. You guys are supposed to be talking to each other. We're racing. You can't distract the riders out there.
He started it.
Oh, George's did just start it. I get it. Down the line, though, it's going to be Homan for the 1, Lamont for the 2, and Cruise Camp for the 3. 10-year-old Experts, if you made your semi-main event, you better start staging them up. I don't know if they're posted yet, but we're pretending they are. 10-year-old Experts, semi, stage on up, and we're going right into mains after that.
Different teams, same hardware.
Done on the 1 right there, got to be Gibson.
Different styles, same foundation.
And back colors running the Chasey Bug, got to represent the Rockstar. You know who's got to be left.
Different groups, same family. Ride the Rift. Different teams, same hardware.
Done on the 1 right there, got to be Gibson.
Different styles, same foundation.
Tag colors running the JC Bug. Got the red team, the rock star. You know who's got to be left.
Different groups, same family. Ride the Rift.
Braves.
Different teams, same hardware.
Done on the one right there. Got to be Gibson.
Different styles, same foundation.
Tag colors running the JC Bug. Got the red team, the rock star. You know who's got to be left.
Different groups, same family. Ride the Rift.
Braves.
Little man, low rocker, got Gage, Big Shot, Honey said, Benjamin Global Johansson, and Nicholas Quesnell. All right, charging down that second strip. Hey, here comes the sun. Doo-doo-doo-doo. That's the double ace of Chester. Cheddar Bear Curtis. Yeah, out of the zoo. We got a Cheddar Bear around here. We got Beckel Bears at the Phoenix Zoo. I'm used to anyway. I don't know if they're still there. They'd probably be 200 years old by now. Right back at us, it's going to be Cheddar Bear Curtis coming back at us. Curtis will get in there. That's going to be Little Man Low Lacker. He's 31, he's 28. Oh, Benjamin Global Johansson and Big Shot Honey said. Out of semi number 1, 10 experts. Semi number 2, more 10 experts. Miles the Muscle Garlow, Nathan Arson Larson, Wild West Hicks, Ellis Moore, Jacob McIntyre, and Ben Hangman Hudikoff. 4 more spots up for grabs. Down the second straightaway. Here we go. 2 riders breaking away. Maybe even 3 here. The Rock 1 bike of Nathan Arson Larson firing up the track as he comes on into turn number 2 with the Mag 8 bike, then the 4. It'll be Wild West Hicks, Miles Muscle Garlow, 2 and 3. 1 spot left up for grabs. They come on into the last turn. That's going to be Larson, Hicks, and Garlow. They're going to move on. I got 1 spot left. That'll be the double deuce. That'll Ellis Moore. Oh, is it going to be? Woo! Ellis Moore holds on. Yeah. Wanted to play some Showtime right there. Almost played some Showtime out of the main event, but he got in there. Yeah, it's semi number 210 expert. That's going to do it for semis. Main events, start heading that way if you're not already there, because we are messing around today.
Which test platform? 14. Phoenix. You said there's like 10 in the valley. Okay.
Okay, still looking for a trophy crew. I need a trophy crew over here. Come on over to the finish line. Need several people. We can't go without the trophy crew, so come on over here, please. Need some volunteers. A little time out of your day for a very worthy cause. I got 2 for the crew. 2 more will do. Got 3 for the crew. All right, we're getting closer. I'm up to 3 on the trophy crew. I still need another one, at least another one. Still looking for one more for the trophy crew. We're ready to go, except for we need the trophy crew. We need one more for the trophy crew. Or two. If you're arguing about it, then come on both over. We'll put you to work. And if you haven't got your event t-shirt, make sure you get over to the Monster Bike Supply tent. Great looking t-shirts. I got my t-shirt. I'm wearing it around proudly around the Phoenix area. Yeah. These are special t-shirts. They keep you warm in the winter, cool in the summer. Yeah, I'll tell you can't get them anywhere but here. And they got to be the Vancouver Island National t-shirts. All the rest of them don't work nearly as well as that. 144 days left till Christmas, so you know what? They make great good Christmas gifts too. Yeah, B's looking for you. You're going to have to get on over here for the trophy crew. Time here for the Vancouver Island National Stage number 3. Here it is. This is the opportunity to leave it all out there on the track for our 7-8 mixed opens going down the front straightaway. Annalise By, Eves and Dell, Alex Jorneko, and here we go! All right, charging hard down that first straightaway towards that first turn. Alex Jorneko, winner of rounds 1 and 2, looking for the clean sweep. As they roll down that second straightaway towards turn number 2. Jorneko up in front, heading down towards that second turn. Oh, man, getting gone on this one. And if Alex comes across the line first, he's in charge of who second and third is going to be. And take charge kind of right that he is rolling on into the last turn. One turn, one straightaway to go, bringing it back to the finish line. First victory of the day goes to the CNAG 1. Alex Jorneko here in the 7-8 mixed open class. It'll be a 6 bike. Annalise Byers the overall 2. And the 46 bike, he's in Dell with 3. Main motor number 5, 11-12 mixed open. Got Quincy Chambers, Caitlin Isak, Ariel Kelly, Nora, Alan McKay, Tyson Lewis, and Ava. Jack Attack Ludvigsen. That's got to be Quincy Chambers out in front. Came all the way from the Phoenix area looking for a victory and looking in the right spot. She leads the charge into turn number 2. At the 4 bike of Caitlin Isak in the 2 spot with Ariel Kelly in your 3. Quincy Chambers, though, getting it done in the 1. See if she can take that to the class race. Coming back out, it's going to be Quincy Chambers in there for the victory. That'll be the 4 by Caitlin Isak in second at 122. Ariel Kelly, your 3rd. And Tyson Lewis around that now. And main motor number 5, 11-12 mixed open. Main motor number 6, 9-10 opens. I got Jasper Hahn, Miles Muscle Garlow, Wild West Hicks Riker, the Little Man Low Rocker. Jacob McIntyre, Whitaker Falk, Isaac Alan McKay, and Rylan Burshier. Oh boy, they got the 4 bike. Miles the Muscle Garlow out in front. All right, got Jasper Hahn in the 2 spot. Wild West Hicks in your 3. Ooh, man, mixing it up a little bit there, huh? Got to be the 4 bike, though. It's Miles Muscle Garlow still out there on point. He's going to get there for the win. Wild West Hicks will take your 2, the 2 in the world 3. Lowlacker 2nd and Hahn your 4th. No, it's Lowlacker 3rd, Hahn the 4th, and main motor number 6, 9-10 open. Main motor 7, 13-14 open. Got Isak, McIntyre, Sorchan, Novotny, and Biaggi. That's the 26 bikes. EDE McIntyre out in front of Emmett Isak in the 2 spot. Connor Sorchan in the 3. Oh, man, diving in underneath. Stole that one away. He's running away like he's a locomotive. Back at us. It's going to be Isak in there for the win. McIntyre 2nd. And Sorchan your 3rd. And main motor number 7, 13-14 open. I got to change my score sheets here. Main motor number 8, 15-16 Gold Cruisers. Marissa, the Missile Brown, Lily Backman, Maya Bursey, and Haley Kit Kat Souls. That's going to be your Nag 7 bike. Marissa, the Missile Brown out on top. Bring it into turn number 2. Company's coming. Better set out the nice dinnerware. As they come on into the last turn, 1 turn, 1 straightaway to go. Yeah. Put out little cookies and everything. Yeah, have some tea there for the company. It's got to be Marissa the Missile Brown in there for the win. Lily Backman in there for 2nd. Maya Bursey 3rd. Haley Kit Kat Souls in the 4. And main motor number 8, 15-16 Girls Cruiser. Main motor number 9, 36-40 Women Cruisers. Rosemary Adams, Sarah Ferguson, Diane the Dust Bunny Foster, Lisa Metzel, and Dana Powers. Looks like Rosemary Adams out in front of that one. Yep, her. Battle on for the deuce. I got Sarah Ferguson in that 2 spot as they head on into and out of the 2nd turn. Diane the Dust Bunny Foster hopping around in that 3. They head on into that last turn with Rosemary Adams on point, getting it done in the 1. It's going to be the CNAT 2. Rosemary Adams in there for the win. Sarah Ferguson in there for 2nd. Diane the Dust Bunny Foster 3rd. Lisa Metzel and Dana Powers 4 and 5. Main motor 9, 36-40 Women's Cup Cruiser. Main motor number 10, 41-45 Women Cruisers. Cap Berry, Devin Wells, Natalia Milikova, Julia Cunningham, and Callie Melnichenko. Let's see. Out in front, looks like Cap Berry out in front. Uh-oh! What's going on there? You can't take that shortcut. Got to be the 10 to 15 to 16. I got the 10 by Cap Berry out in front. Heading on into the last turn. 1 turn, 1 straightaway. That's going to be the 10 by Cap Berry in there for the 1. That'll be 15, 15, and 16. Devin Wells, Natalia Milikova, and Julie Cunningham. In motor number 10, 41-45 Women's Cruiser. Main motor 11, 46-50 Women Cruisers. Laura Stewart, Desiree Morgan, Joanna Block, and Aaron Picard. Got to be the World 6 bike. Laura Stewart out in front. With Desiree Morgan in that 2 spot. As they roll on into and out of the 2nd turn. Nothing changing up there. It's got to be Laura Stewart, Desiree Morgan. They're battling out in front. Got the peloton locked up as they head towards that last turn. Trying to block Aaron Picard 3 and 4 right now. Desiree Morgan saying, yeah, I might not be happy with that. Maybe I might want that 1 spot. Well, maybe Laura Stewart want it more. She'll get it. It's going to be Desiree Morgan in 2nd. Joanna Bach 3rd. Aaron Picard 4. Main motor number 11, 46-50 Women's Cruiser. Main motor number 12, 51-55 Women Cruisers. Jennifer Itsy Bitsy Bitsby, Lindsay Hawkins, Factory Flannel, Suzanne Bowman, Denise Matzel, and Nev Hashimoto. Let's see. I got Jennifer Itsy Bitsy Bits out in front with Lindsey Hawkins in that 2-spot battle going on for that 3. They roll on into the second turn. As they head on down the third straightaway, going hard, going fast. Jennifer Itsy Bitsy Bits out on top. But Lindsey Hawkins right there with her as they head on into the last turn. Coming back to the finish line, that's going to be Jennifer Itsy Bitsy Bits hold on for the win. Lindsey Hawkins in second. Factory Flannel, Suzanne Borland your third. Denise Matzel fourth, and Nev Hashimoto 5. Main moto number 12, 51-55 women's. Loser. Well, I don't know what's blooming around here. You learned, Bermuda grass. It's probably Bermuda grass. Oh, you don't have Bermuda grass around here. No, you wouldn't have Bermuda grass. We got it in Arizona. Yeah. But we're closer to Bermuda. Yeah. All right. Main moto 13, 9-year-old cruisers. RJ Powers, Arnold Hot Wheels Hammond, and Parker Fast Legs for Tween. And Hot Wheels Hammond coming back at us. It'll be Hot Wheels Hammond getting the victory. Parker Fast Legs for Tween in there for second on the CNAG 1. And the 174, RJ Powers will have third. Main moto 13, 9-year-old Cruiser. Main moto 14, 10-year-old cruisers. Chester, Cheddar Bear Curtis, Nathan Arson Larson, Caleb Red Rooster Berry, and Els Moore. So we got roosters and bears out there this time. Wow, I'll tell you. We got them all set up. Yeah. You know, 1989 town council meeting around here was postponed because everybody went fishing. It was an October meeting, right? All right, back at us they come. One straightaway to go. The Nag 10. Cheddar Bear coming on to the line. They're going to be Cheddar Bear, the racing bear, there for the win. Nathan Arson Larson on the 23 for second. Caleb the Red Risterberry. Cockadoodle Doodles his way into the third. And Els Moore fourth. Main moto 14, 10-year-old Cruiser. Main moto 15, 12-year-old cruisers. Gus Cruz. Leo Flying Lion December. Lila Rim Ripper Smith. And Carson Firecracker Riches. Let's see, we've had bears, roosters, and lions. Wow. A lot of wildlife around here. You probably got to watch it driving around, huh? That'll be Gus Cruz out in front. Gus Cruz is going to make the news because he's out in front again. But I'll tell you what, somebody that look like the Flying Lion is going to try to flap past him here. Back at us, it's going to be Gus Cruz in there for the win. The 2-bike, Leo Flying Lion December in there for second. CNAG 2, Rim Reaper Smith third. And the 524, Carson Firecracker Riches fourth, and Main Moto 15, 12-year-old Cruiser. Main Moto 16, 14-year-old cruisers, Anthony Agron, Chase Schofield, got George Kai and Noah Crazy Legs Besler. Anthony Agron out on this one. Yeah, I just took a peek over there, and he is just flying around this track. First recorded bear encounter ended with the bear appeared equally surprised. Yeah, I'm sure. That's the first recorded one. I don't know. If I saw a bear, I'd be much more surprised. Anthony Grande to win. That'll be your 2, your 626. Chase Schofield in second. George Kai third. Noah Crazy Legs Besler fourth. My Main Moto 16, 14-year-old Cruiser. Main Moto 17, 16-year-old cruisers. I got Gibby. I got James Asamba, Terrence Brother, Nichols, and Cooper Schwant. We got the seed bike, James Asamba out in front. Gibby, though, trying to make something happen here for him here on this last day of the Vancouver Island Nationals. Oh, and the end happened back at us. It's going to be Gibby getting in there for the victory. James Asamba in there for second. That'll be Cooper Schwant, your third, and Taryn Roadrunner Nichols with fourth. Main Moto 17, 16-year-old Cruiser. Main Moto 18, 21, 25 cruisers. Darcy, Glenn Cross, Jason Messenden, Trip Nichols, Graham Dell, and Gavin Red, Mongoose Foster. So we have bears, roosters, mongooses, and lions. Boy, we got quite a zoo going on around here. Darcy Glencross, though, first in line for the zoo. He's coming back to the line. Darcy Glencross going to get across there for the win. Jace Basenden in there for second. The 1-bike. Trip Nichols, your third. Then Graham Dell fourth. And Gavin the Red Mongoose Foster fifth in Main Moto number 18. 2130 Cruiser. Yeah. Plural is mongoose. Yes, you are correct. It is not mongooses. Yeah, mongoose, that's what it is. All right, Main Moto number 19, 4650 Cruiser, Riches, Nelson, Honeysett, Sim, Picard, and Barry. I'm helping you learn around here. I told you you're going to learn stuff this weekend. Randy Dad Riches, we're going to learn. He's the winner. God never learns Nelson. He learned something. He's second. 11. Mike Greg, Grumpy Badger, Honeysett third, and Main Moto number 19, 4650 Cruiser. Main Moto number 20, 5155 Cruisers, Chris, the other Lamont, Scott Coop, and Chris Donahue. Oh, man, he flat-landed that one there. 169 by Chris Donahue out in front. Winner of rounds 1 and 2, looking for a clean sweep. He's looking in the right spot as he leads him down the third straightaway with Chris, the other Lamont in that 2 spot. He's riding for the Curb Depot. And Chris Donahue on the 169 will take you in. 75, Chris, the other Lamont second. 844, Scott Coop, third, main motor number 20. 51-55, Loser. Go around here in British Columbia, I hear they have a 5th season. 5th season is construction. Is that it? Yeah? All right. That's Indiana. All 5 seasons of construction there. Moto number 21, 61-65 Cruiser. That's the Bill Buffalo Holman, Guy Greg, the Thrill McGill, Rich Spenderman, Mundell, and Georgia's LT Great Cruise Camp. Let's see. Gonna hold that Tiger back at us. The H-Bike, George's LT Great Cruise Camp coming back at us. The LT Great Cruise Camp in there for him. Waffle, you should have seen the look on his face as he was coming back. He wanted that one. He got a 2 there, though. It'll be the CNAG 1, Greg, the Thrill McGill 3. And Rich Spenderman Mundell, who won the 50-50. He gets there for the 4th. And he says he's holding on to that one. Yeah, he got that one, man. Locked it up. Main motor 21, 61-65. Oh, yeah, he got he's $235 ahead of where he was started today. Let's see, in Canadian that would be $944. Yeah. I got to figure this stuff out as I go here. Got to calculate it out of my head. Got to cipher it. All right, moto number 22, 500 novices. Red Jolly, Jackson, Ledberry, Zeta Byers, Theodore Odinsky, Brantley Churchill, Elijah Bumblebell, Lake, Kills Patterson, and Wesley Dung. 301 bike of Red Jolly out in front. Rolling on into the turn number 2. Jackson Ledberry in that 2 spot. Heading on towards that last turn. One straightaway to go as they come on back to the finish line. And that will be 301. Ren Jolly in there for the victory. Ledberry in there for second. That'll be no 258 Mike Theodore Dinsky the third. And Brantley Churchill fourth and main motor number 22. 500 novice, and with that win, Ren Jolly is the newest intermediate. It's for you, Todd. Main motor 23, 6-year-old novices, Richard Lee, Atfield Ensley, Meyer, Diesel Dobbs, Tatum with the Preda, and Aubrey Newcomb. Let's see, rolling into turn 536 bike of Richard Lee. I said Fern Fu. Meyer, Diesel Dobbs in the 2 spot. Atfield Ensley in your 3. Bringing on into the last turn. We got a turn, we got a straight. We're coming on back to the line. That'll be your 536 bike of Richard Lee in there for the victory. It'll be the 121 bike. Meyer Diesel Dobbs in second, or 196. And Phil Ensley your third. Oh, lost one over there. He's back on it, though. 35 bike, Aubrey Newcomb, fourth. The main 23, 6 novice. Main 24, our 8-year-old novices, Jeff Rendong and Fracia Perez, Caleb Newcomb. 167 Pike, Fracia Perez winning the first 2 rounds, looking for the clean sweep, looking in the right spot as she leads into turn number 2. With the lead she needs, with the 130 Pike of Caleb Newcomb in that 2 spot. It's like second and third, maybe a little bit of a swap on this one. All right, and back out of it comes. That's the 160 bike. 67 bike. Fracia Perez with that win is the newest intermediate. Congratulations to Fracia Perez with that win. Second and third are going to switch. It's going to be the 580 bike Jefferson Dong in there for second. The 130 bike Caleb Newcomb third. All right, gets it done here. Day 3 of the Vancouver Island Nationals. Fracia Perez moving on to the intermediate class. Main motor number 25, 10-year-old novices. Got Ruby Burkheimer, Isaiah, the Professor Diaz, Owen Formosa, Avon, Kevin Scott, Jaden Dillon, and Oliver Melenchenko. Oh, lost one in third straight. He's back up going, though. Got my 30 bike, though. Ruby Burkheimer. Man, having an easy time this weekend. Gets there for another win. Isaiah, the Professor Diaz, doctor. In there for second, 192. Owen Formosa third. And Ava Kevin Scott fourth. Main 25, 10 novice. All right, main motor 26, 12-year-old novices. Got Mia, Guadagny, Richmond. Got Mabel Burkheimer, Escher Bjorso. Got Molly, BMX, Batty Sim, and Caleb Bain. Oh, man, this is a race going on out in front. The 26 bike getting underneath. That's Mia Guadagni Richmond. Taking over the lead. Oh, second, getting a little sideways. Scroll up. Oh, that might be enough to give the win away. Back at us. It's going to be the 26 bike. Mabel Guadagni Richmond in there for the win. The double deuce. Burkheimer in there for second. 24 bike of Sim, your third, and the 744 Brioso fourth. And congratulations, Mia Guadagni Richmond, with that win. You are the newest intermediate. Main motor 27, 5 and under intermediate. Got Austin Kitzel, Dexter, He-Man Hammond, Ambrose Ankita, Rad Bellinger, and Bennett Williams. Well, we moved up 3 already. We're just right out of here, aren't we? All right, the 102 bike. Austin Kitzel out in front with the 105 bike. Dexter, He-Man Hammond in that 2 spot. Got my 154 bike. Ambrose Ankita in the 3. Let's see, Bennett Williams in that 4 spot. Got some work to do. Oh, he just might move. Got moved back to the 5. We got a new rider moving into that 4, though. Back in front, though. Austin Kitzel still on point. That'll be the 102 bike. Austin Kitzel in there for the victory. Dexter, He-Man Hammond in there for second. Ambrose Ankita third. Rod Bellinger fourth. Bennett Williams fifth. Main motor 27, 5 and under intermediates. Boy, it looks like they're adding a little bit of snow to that glacier up there, huh? Yeah. Main motor number 28, 6-year-old intermediates. Got Diaz, Churchill, Lee, Pickard. Got Dell, Simpson, Payne, and McIntyre. Into turn number 2 with the 146 bike of Elijah Double Trouble Diaz out in front. Got the 435-34 bike, Richard Lee in that 2 spot. Rolling on into the last turn. We got a turn and got a straightaway as they bring it on back to the finish line. That's going to be Elijah Double Trouble Diaz going to hold on. Here comes Richard Lee, though, coming on strong. Going to be Elijah Diaz in there for Lee in second. Churchill, your third, and Picard fourth to main motor 28, 6i. Main motor number 29, 7 intermediates. Got Prochnicki, got Lee, Cameron, Breeley, Odinsky, Northrop, Powers, and McDonald. 737. Oh, there we go. The jet plane. I'm leaving on a jet plane. From Victoria, about 5 o'clock this afternoon, as a matter of fact. I got Ryan Lee out in front. Koji Prochnicki in that 2 spot. Might be a 737, too. 800. Yeah. I don't know. Back at me they come, though. This 737 is coming onto the line. That's Ryan Lee. It's going to be Ryan Lee and Landon in there for a win. The 73 bike puts Nicky in there for second. Cameron, your third. And Odinsky fourth to main motor 29, 7i. Main motor number 30, 8 intermediates. Beckett, Churchill, Tate Cedars, Ava Moore, and Haley Patterson. Oh, man. We're just scooting right along here. Of course, the rain dripping down on us, maybe causing us some problems here. Yeah, this track definitely could take the water. Chandler BMX, if it rained on our track this much, we would have to cancel for weeks and drag it out and everything. Yeah. All right, 177. Beckett Churchill in there for the victory. 26 by Tate Cedars in there for second. Ava Moore on the 32 with third, and Haley Patterson fourth. Main motor number 38, intermediate. You know, they did a survey. 90% of the people around here love the rain, and 90% of the people around here complain about the rain. Yeah. What a survey, huh? Main motor 31, 9 intermediates. Harvey Slade, Rosetta Lillard, McIntyre, O'Camp, McAfee, and Challenger. There we go. Rolling on into the last turn. We got a turn. We got a straightaway. For the 131 bike of Zach Harvey Slade is going to get there for the victory. It's going to be Cohen, Rosetta Linder in there for second. Evan McIntyre, your third, and Emmett O'Camp fourth. On Mahaffey fifth, and OSHA Challenger sixth. Main motor 31, 9 intermediates. Main motor 32, 10 intermediates. Tyson Lewis, Sawyer Saracen, Ivor McRae, Maxwell Page, Leo Bell, and Thomas Page. 10 bike of Tyson Lewis out in front. Tyson Lewis leading the charge at the 74 bike. Sawyer Saracen in the 2 spot. Got Ivor McRae in the 3. Thomas Page, I'll tell you what. Qualified last out there, but making some moves to jump up there. Back at us they come, though. It's going to be Tyson Lewis. Tyson Lewis in there for the win. It's going to be Sawyer Saracen in second. Ivor McRae, your third. Oh, in the 6th. Oh, no. Ivor McRae with the 4th. All right, and with that win, Tyson Lewis, you are the newest intermediate. No, I'm sorry, you're the newest expert. I blew it. Oh, man, I can't take that back anymore. I already threw it out there. All right, you're the newest expert. Congratulations. Yeah, I did it my way. Main Moto 33. I got my 12 intermediates. Got Easton Saracen, Faye Northrup, Arden Nelson, Lumi Challenger, and Gabriel, Kevin Scott. I get a lot of requests for my singing. Easton Saracen in there for the win. The 716 by Faye Northrup in second. Arden Nelson, your third. Gabriel, Kevin Scott fourth, and Lumi Challenger fifth. And Main Moto 33, 12 intermediates. Yeah, I get a lot of requests for my singing. Most of the time it's to quit doing it. Main Moto 34, 36, 40 intermediates. Mark Dobbs, Dana Powers, and Sean Tsunami Hutton. The Tsunami out in front. We got a surfer right behind him, though. Can't surf that way from the back. He'd be going the wrong direction. And I'll tell you what, though, Mark Dobbs already's got the victory as long as he comes in first or second. He's looking for that clean sweep, though. The Tsunami says he don't want to have a clean sweep. He don't get the clean sweep, but he gets the win. Mark Dobbs on the 273 will take your win. The 4 bike, Sean Tsunami Hutton gets there for second. And the 10 bike, Dana Powers third. Main Moto 34, 36, 40 intermediates. Main Moto 35, 41, 45 intermediates. Got Jeb Yourcell, got Laura Stewart, Desiree Morgan, and Justin Bellinger. All right, take a look. Wow, look at that. Slid in underneath. Laura Stewart just stole your spot away, Jeb. Barcel moving into 2 spot. Desiree Morgan in 3. Oh, yeah, Jeb, I'll tell you. Can't leave the door open like that. You're going to find people sneaking through. Back at us, so back at you they come. It's going to be. Oh! Oh, man. All right, so it's going to be Jeb Barcel to win. Laura Stewart in second. Justin Bellinger third. Desiree Morgan fourth. Main Moto 35, 41, 45 intermediates. Main Moto 36, 51, 55 intermediates. Chris Donahue, Jason Bond, Scott Coop, and Factory Flannel, Suzanne Baldwin. And 169, Chris Donahue out in front. Jason Bond at 2, Scott Coop 3. Factory Flannel in that 4th spot, though. They head on into that last turn. Is that rain coming this way, huh? Wow. And back at it they come to 169. Chris Donahue taking your victory. Jason Bond second, Scott Coop third. Factory Flannel, Suzanne Bono fourth, and Main Moto 36, 51, 55 intermediates. I'll be here for a few minutes. Not yet. Main Moto 37, 7 girl experts. Welcome to the Girls Club. I got Annalise Spires, Addie Kitzel, and Michaela the Mermaid Garlow.